Every year I try to make this top 10 video a little bit different. So this year, I'm not doing top 10. I'm doing top 22 sneakers of 2022. So let's go ahead and get this thing started. Get things started on the top 22 sneakers of 2022. Of course, I gotta do a Whatnot promo because I am going live on Whatnot today. Well, actually, it's not just me going live, it's me and Mina. For the first time, we're gonna be doing a special Mina Whatnot special where she's gonna be selling some sneakers and clothing. It's gonna be at 7:30 p.m. PST, and of course, it wouldn't be a Papa Q Whatnot without a giveaway. So, Mina and I are gonna be giving away this crazy friends and family Drake NOCTA jacket. It goes for about like $1,500, and one of you guys is going to be getting it for free. All you got to do is tune into the Whatnot, which is again is today. I'll leave the link down below. From there you can sign up. You also get $10 off your first purchase when you sign up with my link, and make sure you bookmark it so that when I do start the live you get a notification so you don't miss out. Anyway, tune into the Whatnot. Now let's get into the top 22 sneakers because I know y'all waiting for this. All right, at number 22, it's probably going to be a surpriser right off the rip. The Bad Bunny Adidas. I don't even know what this silhouette is technically called, but I'm sure I'll write it somewhere on the screen. And I gotta say, man, I love the dad shoe. I've been a huge fan of the dad shoe ever since the Wave Runner came out, and this is no exception. I think they did a great job. Just the whole shoe looking like it's kind of melting, even though it's like an old school dad aesthetic. And obviously it's got that agey look to it too, which is always a plus. So yeah, we gotta put these at number 22. And by the way, this is the only Adidas on the list. From one huge Latino artist to another one, at number 21 we have the Bad Bunny. Wow. The J.BALVIN Air Jordan 2s. I'm actually super happy that they did a second follow-up to the J.BALVIN 1s. This colorway right here is way more wearable for me, so I definitely needed these in the collection. Great quality, great shoe, love the light up tongue, and that's why it comes in at number 21. 21. Of course I had to do that. At number 20 we have our first Jordan 1 on the list. Trust me when I say this is not the only Jordan 1. I think you already know that. But we have the Jordan 1 Starfish. This was a women's exclusive, but I just love these so much. Orange is my favorite color, so any orange Jordan 1, I'm all for it. And the fact that these were inspired by a Hermes bag, and the fact that they gave us like top quality and gave us like a great shape. Like this toe box, you don't see them shaped like this on Jordan 1s anymore. So I appreciate everything about this shoe. My only issue is that I haven't worn them yet, so I didn't really get to fall in love with them on feet. They definitely would have been higher on my list, but for now, we're keeping them at number 20. At number 19, we have another sneaker that I haven't worn yet, but it definitely makes the list, and that is the Airship Ama Miniere. It's an Airship, but it's technically an Airship Jordan 1 according to the box. But yeah, this is a low-key Ama Miniere collab. A lot of people didn't go too crazy for these. They still have a little bit of resale value. They're limited to only 2,300 pairs, but again, the Airship isn't that crazy and hyped up as it was a few years ago when they first dropped the colorways. A lot of people kind of slept on these, and my boys over at Common Hype made fun of me for paying $500 for them, but I like them. At number 18, we have our first and only New Balance. I wish we had more on the list, but I really didn't cop too many of them, and that is the New Balance 9060. This specific colorway doesn't have like a name or a theme. It's not a collab or anything like that, but I just fell in love with this silhouette as soon as I got my pair. I saw images online and I was like, let me give these a try. I pulled the trigger, copped them for retail, and let me tell you guys, I was not disappointed. Any New Balance you purchase, you're not going to be disappointed. Comfort, quality, everything is always on point, and that's why I wish I had more New Balances on the list, but unfortunately this is the only one that makes a cut. All right, at number 17, I feel like a lot of people don't even know that this sneaker even released, but for me as a Golden State Warriors fan and a Steph Curry fan, I gotta put these on the list. These are the Curry 4 Flotro that Steph Curry wore in the NBA Finals and won his 4th championship in. Obviously, the Warriors winning the championship last season, I had to cop the championship shoe. Haven't wore them yet, probably won't wear them unless I wear them to the finals again this year if we somehow make it again. But yeah, I definitely needed to cop these. Unfortunately, I did have to pay resale for these, but this is championship shoe number 4 for Steph, and you know, we got to put it on the list. And on top of that, this is a great basketball shoe. I bought 2 other colorways that I've been playing in. Absolutely love those. That's my favorite hoop shoe of the year. At number 16, I'm not a dunk guy, but y'all know I needed at least one dunk on this list, and it is going to be the Nike SB Huff Dunks. Being from the Bay Area, every time I would go to the city and go to like Nike Town, I would literally take a little 5-minute walk over to Huff, which was really close by, and I would check out some of the stuff they had. Huff was always a dope brand in the Bay Area, and I love the fact that they released the Dunk Low to honor the original Dunk High that came out back in the day. So yeah, if you take off the panel in the middle, it does have that tie-dye. I obviously did it on the shoe. I'm gonna do it on this side too. And on top of that, they honored the owner, Keith, which you could see on the back of the shoe. They got the San Francisco skyline in 3M right there on the back of the shoe. So yeah, just being from the Bay Area, I feel like this was a must cop for me. Even though I don't prefer to wear dunks, I'll still squeeze into a pair that I really like. And yeah, this had to be on the list. So at number 15, we have the Drake NOCTA Hot Steps. I love this shoe. I literally just wore them yesterday. One of my favorite shoes. Okay, I can't say it's one of my favorite shoes because it's at number 15. That doesn't make sense. But one of my most worn sneakers of 2022. That is a fact. I love these. They break in nice. They're very stiff at the beginning, but they broke in finally, and I did have to, you know, change the inserts because they fit really snug. So I put Ultra Boost inserts in the shoe. But like, besides that, I just love these. I know a lot of people like say they look like Skechers, they look too bulky, but in my opinion, it's like a Nike version of a Yeezy Wave Runner, just not as complex, if that makes sense. And you guys know I'm like a Drake fanboy, so yeah, this is definitely needed to be on my list just because I've worn it so much. So we got these bad boys at number 15, but it's not the only Drake shoe on this list. Stay tuned. Let's keep going. At number 14, we have the Travis Scott Air Max 1s. Great colorway, great sneaker. I'm not too much of an Air Max guy, but I have a few pairs that I really love and appreciate, and this one is definitely one of them. Kind of goes with all the other Travis sneaker aesthetics being like brown beige color, but yeah, it's just a great Air Max and I love them. And yeah, we got these bad boys at number 14. Not the last Travis shoe on the list, obviously. All right, moving on to number 13, we have the military black Jordan 4s. Probably one of the hottest selling Jordan 4s of the year. If you talk about resale market, I know a lot of people who have sneaker stores and they say that this is definitely a popular shoe. For me personally, the reason why I have it up so low is because I didn't wear them yet. I've kept my pair dead stock. I appreciate them. I think they're a really solid colorway, but I'm kind of holding these, putting them to the side until less people have them so that I can bust them out and have a fresh pair. You know what I mean? I want to bust these out when you don't see them all the time. So yeah, this is a really great shoe, and I think that 10 years down the line, they might re-retro these. They don't really do that for new colorways, but I could see these being re-retroed in like a decade or so. At number 12, we have the Air Jordan 7 Trophy Room. The details on this shoe, amazing. The quality, amazing. The storytelling, amazing. Nothing more needs to even be said, man. The fact that you could still find these for retail is crazy to me. And shout out to Marcus, Ali, and the Trophy Room team for blessing me with a pair, because these things right here are super, super fire, man. That MJ signature on the back, it's becoming a staple for the Trophy Room collabs. All right, so at number 11, I gotta say, if I had actually had time to wear this shoe, because it just came out and I just got my pair, I'm pretty sure this would be in the top 10. But unfortunately, it just misses the top 10 slot because I just got it. I just can't put it in the top 10. And that is the Zion Jordan 1 Lows. This shoe right here, fire, man. I absolutely love these. I literally just picked these up from New York. If you watch my last video, you know I copped these, but everything about this shoe is just super dope. The fact that they gave us like crazy quality, like this feels like a potato bag swag, like the suede, the sock liner, the little hidden details underneath the back flap. Like, this shoe is super sick, and it's very rare for Jordan Brand to give us like a signature athlete collab shoe aside from their signature shoe. Like, they do it, but they don't do it on dope silhouettes. So they did it on Jordan 1 Low. I'm all for it. This looks super dope. I'm happy I caught my pair, and I can see these going up in price up until like the $500 price point in like a couple months. I'm not saying to go cop and invest and all that, because I don't really give resale advice, but I could just see this shoe being worth a lot of money, because a lot of people just, they gotta see them in hand to really appreciate them. Oh, not to mention gum bottoms, always a plus. All right, here we go, man. We're getting into our top 10 sneakers of 2022. Again, guys, do not miss out on the whatnot that we are doing today, December 28th. It's the last whatnot of the year, and we're gonna have Mina in the house, and she's gonna be selling some sneakers and clothing from her closet. I'm obviously gonna be selling some stuff as well, but majority of the show is gonna be based around Mina's items to sell. And we're gonna be giving away this $1,500 friends and family Drake Nike NOCTA jacket, super limited, never released to the public. We're giving one away for free, so you got to tune into the whatnot. Click the link down below, get $10 off your first purchase, and we'll see you guys on the whatnot. Here we go. I feel like my list is gonna be a lot. There's obviously gonna be similar shoes to the other YouTubers who do this list, but I feel like the placement that I have some of these shoes are not gonna be agreed upon with the general public. But again, I like what I like. This is my personal list. I'm not speaking for the whole sneaker community. I'm speaking for myself. So here we go. My top 10 sneakers of 2022. At number 10, we have the Air Jordan 2 Union. I love these shoes. The mesh toe box, suede on the toe, like everything. Even this little side tab right here that they put. Originally, when I saw images, I wasn't too crazy about that. But now that I have them in hand, I just love them. And obviously, I have the yellow or the cream colorway as well, but I just didn't really like those as much as I like this colorway. Maybe because this one does reminisce that Carmelo Anthony PE from back in the day. But yeah, it's just super dope. Very comfortable for a Jordan 2. A little bit lighter than the other Jordan 2s, so I don't even know how they did that. But yeah, man, Union Jordan 2s at number 10. A Jordan 2 needed to be on this list, and yeah, it's coming in right in at the number 10 spot for me. All right, at number 9, I told you guys when I got this shoe it was gonna be in my top 10, and it still is in my top 10, and that is the Jordan 1 Low Bleach Corals. These right here are fire in my opinion. I wouldn't say it's the best quality, but you still get suede, you get leather, you get that cracking material that they did on a bunch of shoes this year. And for some reason they gave us like this satiny insert, which made them a little bit more comfortable. Like, this is one of those shoes where it's not really about the quality or the backstory. It's just a dope colorway, and I don't even really wear pink like that. Like, y'all will rarely see me wear a pink shoe, but for this one right here, because they did the black toe, the black swoosh, and just the hints of pink on the front and the toe area, it's just a good shoe. Sometimes you don't really need an explanation. You could just have a sneaker in your list and it just be a good shoe. This is a good shoe. All right, number 8 is a late entry onto the list, but it makes the top 10 because when I put these bad boys on my feet, I fell in love. The Bape Marvel collaboration. Now this is the only one I have, but like if I had any of the colorways, it would have made this list. But we got the Venoms right here. So let me open these up real quick. These were just gifted to me by my boys over at Common Hype. Brandon, Bryson, Drew, the whole team over there. That also makes it extra special for me, the fact that I got these as a gift. Definitely makes me appreciate the shoe a little bit more. But yeah, these are my first pair of Bapestas, which is, you know, pretty surprising because I've always loved like the Air Force One silhouette. You know me, I'm a huge Marvel geek. So as soon as I saw that they did this collaboration again, because they did it years back, I was all for it. The special packaging just makes it super dope, as if it's like an actual action figure. The patent leather full upper, in my opinion, this is one of the more wearable colorways of the set. I just wore them in New York City, so I got some good wear in them. Yeah, these come in at number 8. The Venom Marvel Bapestas. Absolutely love these. Coming in at number 7, I didn't pick number 7. God did! We got the DJ KHALID We The Best Jordan 5s in the salmon colorway. Like, this is the perfect sneakerhead dream shoe, and the reason why I say that is because it has everything. It has quality, it has original Jordan silhouette being changed to a modern wearable version of that shoe. Like, they literally took the puffy sides and slimmed them down. They took the puffy tongue and slim it down. They gave us literally the best quality leather that they can give us. Like, even, oh, come on, quilted sock liner, satin sock liner. What else do you want from this shoe? Like, the fact that these are still sitting for retail blows my mind, because this shoe is so good. And yes, I do pick this colorway over the sale colorway. I do have the sale colorway as well, but for me personally, I feel like this is the better one of the two. Because of this shoe, DJ Khaled actually followed me back on Instagram. If you guys follow me on IG, you saw that I did the parody of DJ Khaled with these. He loved it. He followed me back. So it's pretty cool that this shoe right here helped me get that connection with Khaled. And yeah, that's why we got these at number 7. So we gotta keep going. God, dude! Sorry about that if you're wearing headphones. This is where it's probably gonna get a little controversial, because I know a lot of people probably have this sneaker in their top like 3, maybe even at number 1. But at number 6, we have the Travis Scott Reverse Mochas. I'm not gonna lie, when I first got these, I thought it was gonna be top 3 for me, but as the year went on and other sneakers came out, yeah, I mean, I didn't love these as much as I love like the original Travis 1 lows. Those ones are perfect, or like the fragment lows, like those on another level. I'm pretty sure those were my sneaker of the year last year. For me, it's like, obviously this is a great shoe, absolutely love them, but there's just other shoes that I like a little bit more. So that's why it sits at number 6. I really love that I was able to get these through my series I did, where I was trying to trade a penny up to this shoe right here. So I'll always have that connection with this shoe. I'll never let these go from my collection. You know, for me, it's always about like the story, not the storytelling, but like my story with the shoe. That's what makes the sneaker extra special, is when you're able to cop it a certain way, or if you're able to hit for retail, or if you're able to, you know, get them from someone. Like, that's what makes me appreciate a shoe a little bit more. And the fact that I was able to, I don't want to say work for these, but like, you know, I made a series around it to cop it, and we got them in the collection, man. So yeah, we got the Reverse Mochas coming in at number 6, and this one is probably gonna piss a lot of people off too, but again, it's my list, it's shoes that I love. And at number 5, we got the Drake NOCTA Air Force Ones. I personally call these the Drake Force Ones. But yeah, man, me growing up in high school, Air Force Ones were like my favorite sneakers, because they were just so wearable, they're so popular. And the fact that Drake got his own version of an all-white Air Force One, and they just gave us like premium materials, leather upper, just so buttery, leather sock liner, so comfortable, and the little beads that they come with so that you can kind of customize them. The hearts on the bottom of this shoe to replace the stars, absolutely love that. The air being replaced with Love You Forever on the midsole, and then air being on the inside of the shoe. I guess for me, it's more so the fact that it's just like a Drake Air Force One over anything. There's not much like storytelling aside from the fact that I just love Air Force Ones, and this is gonna replace an all-white Air Force One for me. As I get older, I see myself wearing less like super bright shoes and more like subtle shoes to go with my fits, and I think this is gonna be a great shoe that I can just wear for the next couple years, and that's why I actually copped 3 pairs of these so far. My goal is to have 5 pairs of them. I'm probably gonna end up doing that. Right now we have 3, and this makes it at number 5, man. It's just an all-white Air Force One, man. It's a Drake Air Force One. Number 5 on the list. All right, here we go, man. I'm getting more excited, man. I'm getting more excited to unveil these shoes for you guys. But at number 4, we have the Travis Scott Jordan 1 Low Black Phantom. I know. A lot of you guys would put the Reverse Mochas over these, but I personally wouldn't. I just wore these out in New York as well, and as soon as I put them on my feet, fell in love. An all black version of the Travis silhouette that's been so popular, the backward swoosh, the great materials, the all black out with the white stitching. This gotta be higher up on the list, man. This is definitely, in my opinion, at the perfect spot. I put these over the Reverse Mochas just because the Reverse Mochas, we've seen that brown and cream colorway before in different color blocking, obviously. We've never seen anything like this. From what I've heard, Travis wasn't even responsible for this colorway, but it still came out fire, and Jordan Brand did a great job taking that Travis silhouette and adding a different vibe to it. So yeah, this kind of reminds me of like the True Religion jeans when they used to have the thick white stitching on it. I was never personally into True Religion, but it looks good on the shoe. No more Travises on the list, y'all. That's it. We had 3. This is the last one. Comes in at number 4, Black Phantoms. Which one of these Jordans do you guys put higher up on the list? At number 3, we have the Kobe Protro 6 Mambacita. I feel like I really don't even need to explain why this shoe is number 3 on my list. You guys know me and my connection to Kobe, my love for Kobe, his sneaker line, him himself, what he's done for basketball, what he's done for my life. This was, to my knowledge, the only Kobe that came out this year. Like, we thought this shoe was not even gonna come out. We thought that this was the end of the Kobe Nike era. Like, I literally was so crushed when I heard the news that we possibly were never gonna get Kobe's again. So the fact that Nike and Vanessa were able to work it out and this shoe was finally able to drop, and I actually got access to purchase these on Sneakers app. As a Kobe diehard, it meant a lot to me. Like, it literally meant so much to me when I got these in hand, and I was like, damn, they're finally in my collection. Like, this, I really don't know what else to say other than, like, I'm just super blessed to have this shoe. I haven't wore them yet, so the fact that they're unworn and they're in my top 3 shows you how special this shoe is to me. I gotta give a huge shout out to the boys over at Central Hype. I was just in New York and they blessed me with a pair, so I actually was able to double up. So now I'm gonna keep one dead stock because I don't want to, you know, mess up one pair, and then the other pair I'm actually gonna hoop in them because, you know, Kobe's are meant to be played in. So I do have 2 pairs of these. But yeah, man, I'm just so happy that these actually released. The storytelling is obviously amazing. This shoe honoring not only Kobe but his daughter Gigi, who also passed away, and I feel like I really don't need to go any further with details on why I love it. So yeah, number 3, Kobe Mambacitas. Coming in at number 2 is a sneaker that a lot of people put at number 1, but I personally put it at number 2, and it is the Jordan 1 Lost and Found. Right off the rip, I'm gonna tell you guys why I don't have this shoe at number 1, and that's because I had the 2015 pair. I still have the 2015 pair. If I didn't own the 2015 pair and this was my first ever pair of Chicago's, then I'm pretty sure this would be number 1 on my list. But because I already had that previous shoe, I just can't put it at number 1. But it comes in at number 2, which is still a really good position to be in for my list, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, this shoe is great. Great storytelling, great execution, quality was great, and again, the connection I had with this shoe is that I wore them for 30 days for a video, which you guys absolutely loved. This was probably one of my most worn shoes just because of that video, the fact that I wore them for 30 days straight. I didn't think I would ever do it. I decided to do it, and I'm really happy I did it because now this shoe does mean a lot to me. Definitely planning to double up on these. I have it on the wall, but like the box with the receipt, like all that detail that they threw into the shoe just made them extra special. And yeah, man, this is why, in my opinion, Jordan is the best with storytelling. They don't always nail it on the head, but when they do a great job and they know what they're doing and they do it the right way, it just comes out so perfect, and sneakerheads like myself can appreciate it. So yeah, the Lost and Found Jordan 1s coming in at number 2 for me. But what's number 1, you ask? Well, ladies and gentlemen, it was right in front of your nose the whole time. I'm literally wearing on my shirt the man, the legend, Virgil Abloh, rest in peace. Coming in at number 1 is the green Brooklyn Museum Off-White Air Force Ones. The first main reason why I love this shoe is because my wife bought it for me as a birthday present this year. She surprised me with them. I was not expecting her to get these. Like, it was during a time where they literally just released and like nobody had them. Like, people were still receiving their pairs in the mail, but somehow, some way, she was able to find a pair. So I gotta just give a huge shout out to wifey for these. But aside from that, I love the Air Force One. I love any time they do an off-white Air Force One, and this one right here, in my opinion, is probably one of the best off-white Air Force Ones they did. The green color, although it's so bright and it seems unwearable, it's still so wearable. I don't know how to explain it, but yeah, this is one of those shoes where you put them on your feet and you're just like, damn, these are just so fire. Like, people who know nothing about shoes can appreciate these, because obviously they'll blind you with how bright they are. But yeah, I guess I'm just a huge fan of Virgil's work. I'm a huge fan of the Air Force One, and when you mix the two together, it just becomes something that I'm gonna love instantly. So yeah, this is my #1 sneaker of the year. Thank you again to Mina for copping these for me. And if they do end up releasing that orange pair that they showed recently, that might be my sneaker of the year next year. All right, y'all, another year, another top 10 or top 22 list. Don't forget to tune into the Whatnot today, December 28th at 7:30 p.m. PST. I'll be there live. Don't want to miss out, and we'll see you guys on the next video. Peace.